Alright, come on. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another additional walk with Regis. Sorry about how the video cut out yesterday. Somehow, by just the simple act of holding my phone and doing nothing at all. Somehow, my camera switched from one screen to another, which just automatically stopped the video. I don't know, maybe my finger brushed it, and I guess it brushed it in just the right way that it shoved the camera app to the next screen. I don't know, because I don't remember doing such a thing. But anyway, video ended anyway. Thank God it was at the end of the walk. Today is February 12th. Today the weather will be the highs of the low 40s and the lows of the low 30s. There will be a 0% chance of precipitation today. And there's really no new life updates. God. Speak English today. And let's see. First news story of the day. Police need your help finding two boys, Darren Moss, 11, and Marcelo Moss, 10, were last seen on the 100 block Hickory Street in the city of Buffalo near the JFK Recreation Center and Clinton Street. Saturday night. And I went to read more of the article, and instead it scrolled all the way down to the end of the article where all the ads are. How convenient. Darren was last seen wearing a red hoodie and black sweatpants. Marcelo was last seen wearing a gray hoodie and black pants. Anyone who has information regarding Darren and Marcelo's whereabouts, please call 911 immediately. His family is worried about him. Alright, let's see what else. Old Farmer's Almanac calling for an unusual end to New York's winter. Weather has been crazy over the past couple months, and that looks like it won't change anytime soon. Looking ahead of the winter here in New York, the Old Farmer's Almanac doesn't have great news. February and March, it looks like it'll be cold, really cold across New York. The long-range forecast is calling for below-average temperatures in both February and March. While it won't be super cold, the average temperature expected over the next 60 days will be several degrees below average. In February, the Farmer's Almanac is calling for an average daily high temperature of 20 degrees, which would be around 7 degrees below the normal average. For March, it gets a little better. The Old Farmer's Almanac is calling for an average daily high of around 37 degrees, which would only be 1 degree below normal. Also, it looks like the chance of snow will be less in years past. Only half an inch of precipitation is expected in February, which is 1.5 inches less than normal. In March, things will go back to normal with around 3 inches of precipitation expected, which is the normal amount based on historical data. So after snowstorms, blizzards, and earthquakes across the state, it'd be nice to know we will have to deal with some below average temperatures. Alright. And the Old Farmer's Almanac seems to be right. I wonder what's over there that causes him to just dig his paws into the ground and as low as he can and shove himself as forward as he can and just pull in that direction. And I don't know what's over there. It could be food for all I know. I don't want him to eat it. Still, it looks funny when he does it. Alright, Buffalo River Works hosts annual Winter Fest celebration. Apparently, I'm going to be tongue-tied today. Sorry about that, guys. People who attended the event took the opportunity to pick up some Valentine's Day and Western New York themed gifties. Some people spent their Saturday afternoon at the Buffalo River Works, which hosted Totally Sweet's Buffalo annual winter festival. Free event featured roughly 75 vendors, ice skating, food and drinks, and entertainment. This year's theme was "We Love Buffalo," and people who attended the event took the opportunity to pick up some Valentine's and Western New York themed gifts. And there we go. We've had another event that I have no idea about and probably already passed. So apparently there's a coyote roaming around East Aurora. People are scared. You don't have to be unless it has rabies. But normally coyotes are scared and shy of humans and will do everything they can to stay away from people. More than likely, there's probably more than one coyote. There's probably been dozens of coyotes living in your neighborhood that you just never know about. Because these things are so secretive and so good at hiding that you would never even know one was there. In the Adirondacks, a pre-Civil War fight for voting rights. I think those were the mountains I used to go to as a child in the summers. Alright, let's see. Sources. Gendron expected to apologize at sentencing. Peyton Gendron, the shooter in the racist Tops mass shooting last May, is expected to apologize for his actions at his sentence on Wednesday, sources told News 4. Gendron killed 10 people and injured 3 more at the Tops on Jefferson Avenue on May 14, 2022. He will be sentenced in the case against him on Wednesday, which is expected to be life in prison without the possibility of parole. Sorry, guys. We have a poop coming. Let me guess. It's gonna be another one of those. It doesn't want to open on either end. Nope, there we go. Don't mind me, guys. I'm always having trouble opening these bags. There we go. Lots of poop today, Regis. You must have stole some human food. He usually gets big poops like this when he has stolen food. Alright, let's see. He will be sentenced in the state case against him on Wednesday, which is expected to be life in prison without the possibility of parole. As Buffalo News first reported, the expected apology to the victim's family would be the first time that the gunman has shown remorse since the shooting, which I guess is a big deal. I mean, is it true remorse, or is it just, I want to look good in court remorse? I want to look good so my sentence might get lightened. Because from everything I've read about him, the reason why he showed no remorse was because he truly believed in what he was doing. Alright, let's see what else we've got in the news. Black veterans acknowledge the importance of first Black Veterans Monument in nation. As we take a deeper acknowledgement of Black history in our nation this month, 7 News is looking at a new way the Queen City is honoring Black men and women who have served the country, even during a time when Black lives here are considered to be lesser. A monument facing Buffalo's waterfront, known as the African American Veterans Monument, was officially unveiled in September 2022. 7 News, Phoebe Cassoon, spoke with one of the veterans behind its creation and what it means to current and retired military personnel. 12 concrete pillars standing 10 feet tall, facing the occasional sunset this winter on Buffalo's waterfront. The pillars have been strategically placed in a timeline sequence detailing the dates of each of the 12 military conflicts the United States has been involved in. Well, that's cool. The significance of Buffalo is that I guess we just came in with the idea of having a veterans monument. The more research we did, we realized that African Americans have served in every conflict from the Revolutionary War to the war on terrorism to where we are now. African American Veterans Monument Board of Directors Chairman and Vietnam veteran Warren Galloway hopes the nation's first ever Black Veterans Monument honors and educates. I'm sure it will, my darling. Fine thing you've created. Very fine thing. Alright, come on. You're being a weird doggy today. Ulysses Wingo not seeking re-election for Buffalo Common Council seat. Well, I wish him the best in his future endeavors. Shooting victim Shaquille Walker Jr. honored with community room dedication. Shaquille Walker Jr., a 3-year-old boy, was shot and killed in a drive-by shooting in July of 2021. A community room at the Buffalo Municipal Housing Authority's Farrah Grider Homes was dedicated on Saturday in honor of Shaquille Walker Jr. Shaquille was the 3-year-old boy who was shot and killed in a drive-by shooting in July 2021. Yeah, we read that already. Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown says it's important to create something positive in his memory. Well, that's so sweet of them. Poor baby didn't know what was coming. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. Alright, let's see. Cupid's undie run takes over Buffalo streets. Oh boy. This does not sound good. It sounds cold. It sounds, I'm cold. I'm cold. A lot of people were doing a double take here in Buffalo on Saturday. Hundreds of people took part in Cupid's undie run. Kicking off from Pearl Street Grill and Brewery downtown, the event raises awareness about neurofibromatosis, which is a genetic disorder that causes tumors to grow on nerves throughout the body. Wow, he just ran for that. He was like, oh, I want to go over here and pee. You're probably running out, if not ran out already. The Undie Run is a major fundraiser for NF research through the Children's Tumor Foundation. Okay. We love Buffalo shopping for Valentine's Day. And Valentine's Day can go blow an ear. You're not ending the walk early. There's no reason to. It's not that cold. It's not raining. It's not snowing. We're going to have a full walk today because you need to walk off all that extra stuff you ate. You blew up an extra 2 pounds, sir. You need to walk it off. Thinking about getting him a floating treadmill. A little floating treadmill. And then just asking them to put him on it every couple hours to help burn off some of that energy or some of that excess fat. Because he gets walks 3 times a day, and 2 of his walks are quite far away for 20 to 30 minutes, and he's still having trouble losing weight. But that's only because he's been stealing food. We're not trying to punish him. We're just trying to keep him exercised in his old age. keep him moving so that way he doesn't slow down or freeze up and experience problems. I mean, he will eventually. I mean, he's old. He's like 12. Yep, that's my senior dog. I'll have to show you an up close of his muzzle and how white it's gotten. New York State ends COVID mask requirement in healthcare settings. And I heard a rumor about masks about to be required to be worn in public again. And here I am reading an article that says the very opposite. Iconic structure is back up in Tonawanda. Looks like a giant half-sunken golf ball on the ground. Hochul gets Omicron booster shot. Says New Yorkers should too. And here's best places to watch the sunset in Buffalo. But unfortunately, it's too close to, well, here, let me see if I can just... Chestnut Ridge Park, Sunset Bay, Buffalo Outer Harbor, Hamburg Beach, Niagara Falls State Park, Pearl Street Bar and Grill, Canal Side. That's it. That's all the places that are the best places to watch the sunset. Probably the sunrise too. And that's it. That's all the news stories I'm reading today. I don't want to get invested or involved in another one, since we're so close to home. There's Gwen. Gwen, baby. Alright, okay, well, actually, I do have one life update. Let me do that one real quick. So on the 13th, our black cat, Dritz, is getting he's getting neutered. And we have 5 kittens. So, 4 black girls and 1 gray boy. And then I've never seen her have kittens. We got her as a stray, but I've never seen her have kittens. I've never seen her go in a heat. I've never seen males go after her. And I've never seen her have kittens or be pregnant. In 2 years I've had her. Let me know in the comment below what that may mean. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you don't, hit that dislike button. Share if you guys want to, subscribe if you want to. And we will see you guys next week. Regis speak.